Okay, Arizona Body Sculptors, here we are, week 2, day 8, and we are pressing forward. Just kind of a quick review for those of you who are just catching on. We did some preconditioning right prior to week 1. If you recall, I asked you to, and I'll ask you again, if you're still considering getting in, there is time. I want you to start your cardio now, whether it's not at the gym. I want you to run for 15 minutes. If you have to do it outside the gym, do it on a grass or a track. I want you on a soft surface. I don't want you pounding the pavement, okay? Or riding the bike. And now if it's a bike, you want to go maybe 30 minutes, okay? So start your cardio workout now so that when it comes time to order your supplements, you're going to have a little layover to wait for your supplements. I want you building up your cardio and reviewing the videos I've already sent and going over the meal plan and start planning, okay? This is going to take some planning because a lot of you claim there's no time. Believe me, there's time. That's the whole purpose of this 90-day challenge. Is I'm going to show you how to make time and to tell you you don't have to be at the gym 1 to 2 hours, 4 to 5 days a week, okay? This is a very reality check in what you may have heard, okay? So anyhow, that was week 1 was preconditioning. Week 1 was more preconditioning, starting the core, getting your timing down, learning your forms, and starting to get your priorities, your whole week planned and how you're going to do it. You need to choose when you want to do those 2 shakes a day, whether at the beginning of the day or one at the beginning, one at the end, but you want to stay consistent, okay, for at least 30 days. And then just plan your meals around that. It's so easy to plan your other 1 or 2 meals and your snacks around the 2 times you're going to have your shakes. You will find how easy this is going to be, and believe me, some of us just on a kind of a week, 2-week deal, we've seen some results, and I did right away. But you will, okay? So get on this if you're not on it yet. All right. Just got back from the gym today. Every Monday we meet at the gym, the group session. It's in the afternoon. I may schedule one maybe after in the late evening, probably after 6:30, because between 4 and 6 it's just packed. So we want to kind of pick the optimal times to be there. I'm going to probably pick a Saturday morning here in the next 1 to 2 weeks here to get some of the newcomers and some of those who I could not get during the week on a Saturday morning so that we can get a 2-hour session in there. Now it doesn't mean you're going to be working out for 2 hours. I'm going to be there for a 2-hour window so that those of you that can make it in that time frame, you're only going to be there 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll get a little one-on-one or some group session, and we'll get some things done, okay? So what we did in the first week is we did some benchmarks, timing, forms, like I said, and starting your log, okay? We have to have a start. We have to know where you're at first, and then we will be able to track everything going forward so that you can see and feel the results. So we were at the gym today. We did, again, 20 minutes now. Those of you who are now up to 20 or 21 minutes, even more, some of you, on the elliptical. And if you recall, I said I want you to cycle your cardio. The first 30 days we're going to do the elliptical. Unless you've already been doing that, then you're going to do Stairmaster and or treadmill, and then the second month you're going to switch, and then the third month you're going to switch. That's that muscle confusion we talked about. We touched on it last time. So that's where we're at right now. We set benchmarks now. It's just about coming in, getting your routine down. I showed some of you how to get your timing in between your breaks so you don't have to keep looking at a watch or a clock, okay? Sweat. We're going to sweat this thing out, okay? So you should be getting your workouts anywhere from 20 minutes with your cardio and then another 10 to 15 with your core exercises. So you can really be in and out of the gym in about 40 minutes. Now, if you're at home, that's even better and easier. It's even more efficient. Okay, you can do your cardio for 20 and your core workouts for 10 to 15 and get down to 30, 35, and then just hop in the shower. Now, on that, some of you heard of my tips. Here's 2 tips I'm going to give you for working out. Every time, this is for the men and women, for men, every time you turn on the hot water to get into the shower, while you're waiting for those, 30 seconds to a minute, I want you to drop and do push-ups, as many as you can until you exhaustion, okay? That's your tip every day that you get in the shower. Women, I want you to do the same thing, but I want you doing crunches, okay? Just the simplest, easiest crunch that you can do, sit-ups, crunches, whatever you want to do while you're waiting for the water to get warm. Every day before you get in the shower, it does wonders. It'll help everything and bring all this stuff together. Now that's that one tip. Here's one if you're in the gym. Once you do your first exercise, okay, whatever station you're at, I want you to find the furthest water station from you, and I want you, as soon as you're done with your exercise, to get up and walk around the floor of the gym to that furthest water station. Take a sip of water, unless you have your energy drink with you, one of the powder drinks in your water. Okay, you should have that with you. If you don't, walk to the even if you do, I want you to take this walk over to the furthest drinking fountain, and then continue to walk the entire floor to get back to your station. That should take you about 30 seconds, which is about the longest you want in between your next set or next set of reps or exercise. Okay, what that does is, instead of sitting and waiting for the time to elapse for your to take your rest, you're still going to rest the major muscle group that you were working on, but you're keeping your heart rate elevated as you're walking at a bit of a pace. Okay, so instead of sitting and burning only about 35 calories, because you will be breathing heavy, right? So the heavier you breathe, the more you're laboring, the more calories you're burning, but you're cooling down quite a bit when you're just sitting. So I want you to not sit. I want you to get up, stretch. Remember, when you're warm, stretch. Okay, it should be about a 30-second stretch. It should be a minute, but when you're in between exercises, I want you, 20, 30 seconds. Get up, walk, do that pace, do that lap, and then come back and start your next exercise immediately. So now, instead of sitting and only burning that 25 or 35 calories in that minute, actually probably won't really be that much, but let's just call it 20 calories in that 30 seconds that you're sitting. When you're doing that walk, you'll actually elevate that to maybe double, so maybe 40 calories. So all these little shortcuts you're going to start taking as you're on this 90-day challenge. That all falls into parking further at the grocery store, at the supermarket. Okay, that little walk. Now, I told you, some of you, to download Runtastic onto your smartphones, Android, BlackBerry, and or iPhone. Okay, download the Runtastic. You can use that as your pedometer. You can have it on all day, or you can have it on specifically when you're walking, whether it's the mall, the store, or even at the gym, wherever you're at. Use that to track, and then you can post it. Okay, and that just tells you your heart rate, calories burnt, distance you went, average speed. It's great. I will email it to you, or email me and I'll send you the link. It's just an application, Runtastic, and it is free. So that's where we're at, guys. You can see kind of a high energy level. We're well into this, so keep it going. Stay tuned. Now, when you go to the videos, my specific videos, don't forget to leave me a comment or a question. Okay, because that's going to be the best and easiest way for me to get back to you right away. I'm quite busy on the phone with my real estate business as well, but this fitness is a passion of mine, so I do want to answer your questions if I can. Okay, so leave a comment on my YouTube videos, on my channel at Santana0049, and or don't forget to like. Okay, because we want other people to get excited and feel like, hey, that's something I want to do, right? So anyhow, that's it for week 2, start of week 2, day 8. Stay tuned. Hopefully you learned a few things. My food tip before I go. This is getting a little long. Here I go. What I was able to pick up at the store to kind of keep things going along the way. Here's my staple. Okay, old-fashioned oatmeal. Not quick oats, not flavored oats, and nothing like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be Quaker. It just has to say old-fashioned. Okay, old-fashioned oats. You see, this is the off-brand. Doesn't matter. You look at the ingredients, oats, rolled oats. That's what you want. You should be having this every day and spicing up with either cinnamon or a pretty healthy cereal. Now, there are a lot of them out there. If you look on the side panels of these healthy cereals, they're loaded with vitamins and minerals. Okay, you top this. You put about a half a cup on top of your half a cup to cup of oatmeal. Okay, and then pour in your soy vanilla, light vanilla, or soy light chocolate or almond on top of that, and it'll totally change up your oatmeal. You'll get your every benefit of oatmeal, plus some of the extra vitamins and minerals that you'll find in here. Change the flavor up, and you can change this. They come in several flavors. Great Grains has some. Post has several flavors: blueberry, strawberry. This is cranberry almond crunch. It's great, okay? The only other thing is a snack bar, okay? Now you should get Luna bars, the power bar, the protein bars, whichever one is on sale. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to go there and start comparing these bars. Read labels, guys, okay? Start reading labels. You want to look for sodium content, saturated fats, calories. You know, those are the three majors, okay? Protein, carbohydrates. Understand what you're taking. Believe me, at the end of these 90 days, you're going to be very well educated on the things you used to buy and the things you're buying now. Now, I bought these just on an offshoot that I looked at it pretty quickly. It's a new product from Kellogg's, and I always find the product label with all the ingredients and the breakdown based on a 2,000 calorie diet, okay? Right off the bat, it says, you know, antioxidants, 35% fiber, has the dark chocolate, okay? Excellent snack to keep around because they're individually packed. Keep them, okay? Put them in the refrigerator. For those of you in Arizona, keep them in the refrigerator so that when you take them with you, it's not all melted, all right? So this should be a snack in between your shakes. I've told you about maybe non-fat yogurt with raw nuts in them, mix them. That's a great in-between snack. And those are my tips for the day, or for the week. So I will see you guys in the next 24 to 48 hours. Again, don't forget to like and leave your comments, and also I will see you on Facebook.